We're back. Hold on.
No.
We're back. Back by popular demand.
Who popular demanding?
We are Carlos and
Ebony.
we are the Mavens. Still working on
Baby,
that.
you can't keep saying still working on that.
Still working on that, trying to figure that out.
All right.
So we put up a poll a few weeks ago. We asked everybody what is it that you guys wanted to talk about, and a few people asked us to talk about finances.
So today we are getting into the topic of finances and relationships.
You know what?
Still relationships, finances. We're not trying to give you no skills.
Yeah, we ain't no
tips,
financial experts. We ain't no advisors. We ain't none of that. But I wonder, why don't black people like to talk about finances?
Cause they all secretive. Everybody don't want you in their business about how much they make and what they do with their money. Cause they're not being responsible with their money.
That's not why. We don't want to judge people. But
why would you judge somebody on doing something well?
Good point. Anyway.
Okay, what's your tip? What's your finance? Go. Let's go. People ain't got time to waste.
So this is the thing. People always ask me, how's it being married? And I always say there's nothing really different because we were in a long distance relationship. We lived together for a few months. It was a serious, committed relationship. So nothing really changed. But the one thing that did change to me, I would say, is the finance conversation, because for the first time, I have to be accountable and I have to have somebody that I report to and have to be on the same page with.
You don't report to me.
Well, we talk. We discuss finances.
Yes, we do. But you said report like
I know, like a report. Like
we ain't doing.
Yeah, you ain't no boss. I'm the boss around here.
Okay, but you see what
you report to me.
You report to me first, but you the boss, baby.
That's
you
right.
The boss,
That's
baby.
right.
You the boss. You know that song?
No.
Probably don't.
Okay. So anyway, which one to go? Wait, which one to talk about?
First, what's your first financial relationship?
So the first thing I would say is, when it comes to bank accounts, that's the old saying or the old discussion, not the old saying, but people are like, how do you want to do bank accounts? Some people like to have joint accounts. Some people like to have separate accounts, whatever. I think what would be really great is, one, we have a joint account, and our main account is what we use to pay for all the bills. That's just our main account. We have money from both of us that goes into this account that we use to take care of everything.
Pause, put a pinpoint. Before that, the tip would be to have an open, ongoing conversation about finances and how you're going to do it. So whether that be a joint account or a separate account or multiple accounts that's individual, you have one jointed. So regardless of what it is, because what I have learned that different things work for different couples.
Yes.
Now, just because I say different things work for different couples, meaning like it actually works, meaning it's not causing any friction and conflict, right? So it's a difference when I got my account, he got his account, but you guys still can't get on the same page. That's not gonna work out.
That's a good
long
point.
term. So I think the tip number one is having an open conversation about finances. And that's not after you get married. So even during your dating phases, you want to ask people, what's the expectation going into this relationship about finances if this relationship goes to the next level for marriage? You want to ask that. You want to ask, like, how do you feel about a joint account?
Yeah.
What do you think the finances, or what is your idea of how the financial situation should be set up? Because people talk about finances sometimes after marriage. Yeah. Or people just like, well, I'm not having, I just assumed we were going to have a joint account, but he or she don't want to have a joint account. Yeah. Because I know like some men will say like, I don't want her or him tracking what I'm buying, or I got to ask you, can I get this or can I get that? And I don't like that, right? So then you kind of come up with a system, but regardless, it should be an open dialogue and ongoing, because things happen. Like just because you talk this month doesn't mean you need to not talk in 6 more months. Like there should be a check-in, accountability for whatever goals that you set.
Yeah, I totally agree. Give me some. Who taught you that? That girl good, boy.
Nobody talk. I mean, it's just
conversation. Nah, it ain't coming. Nah.
No, it's not. I just feel like it just makes.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. Have an open dialogue up front. Get out the way about how you want to use finances and come to some type of agreement. So that is number one. Yeah. And then going from what I was explaining, it's real simple. We got a joint account that we use. It's just simple for us. I'm not hiding nothing. She ain't hiding nothing. It's what we use. Now, we do have our own separate accounts to do stuff if you want to purchase it. Like I like to go get little snacks, little knickknacks. You know, go do little whatever. I want to get a massage or something. I don't know. Whatever I want to go do on my own. So, you know, you can have a separate account to do all that type of stuff. So,
but again, that's with a conversation. So yeah. There's like, just like there's a lot of communication in your romantic world, like there needs to be the same respect and energy given in the finances, because we all know the reasons for divorce.
Yeah.
Finances.
And what? Sex.
Ooh. So sex meaning not so much, it could be like cheating with someone sexually, or just like not having enough sex, having too much sex,
I want
unfulfilled.
Some more sex. Give me some more.
Unfulfilled, sexual, wherever you are. So like sex is like on a whole spectrum. So,
okay. I get distracted
when finances and sex.
When you say sex, I get distracted.
Oh, right. But they said the rates are up, you know, specifically for black marriages.
What? Divorce?
No, more people are married right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
But that divorce wave ain't came yet.
Uh-oh. So, have a conversation. For us, it works that we have our joint account to pay most of the stuff, and then we have our own separate accounts. Now, also, side note, when we first got together, you guys know our story, whatever. I had a really bad credit score. It was a work in progress.
However, remind you.
Wait, baby.
Wait, because you ain't gonna say this part. It won't be clear.
No. Go ahead.
Because I'm still gonna have to come in and watch.
Go. No. You go. No.
Regardless, the determination for me to say yes to him, my requirement is that score had to be up. Like how I met you wasn't how I was gonna marry you.
Okay.
All right. So
now this is the thing. I didn't have a great credit score. She did. So I would tell you my score. It was like low 500s. It wasn't that great. Hers was mid 700s.
No, 777.
Oh, dang! I ain't want to tell the whole number.
Well, you said mid 700. That's high. Mid is 750, right?
Yeah.
That was above mid.
Okay. Anyway, so I knew she had a great credit score, so I wanted to lean on her expertise. So she gave me a few tips to help me out. First off, calling the credit people, figuring out what are some small things that I can take care of. Like I had like a little health things, like $100 here and there. So like a little stuff that I could take care of.
He hired someone to look at his credit and also
I did.
Some feedback.
I was doing the work too though. Well, she told me what to do.
Yeah, she told him what to do in conjunction with what I told him how I got my credit score to be where it is. Parents did not teach me how to get a good credit score. They just told me not to get credit cards in college. That was all.
So you talking about you got your first credit card college time?
After college.
After college. So you were working, doing what you had to do, and you were finding ways to keep up with your credit and build your credit.
No, I didn't have any credit in college because I didn't have credit cards. I didn't get a credit card till after college. But I'm not telling you guys to go get a credit card after college if you're a college student.
Yeah, I'd take
just educate yourself on what credit cards are and how to use them. Use it as a tool, not just like I ain't got no money, so let me spend.
Yeah, no, I did that actually, and no, it'll mess you up. So anyway,
yeah, that's why you got bad credit.
I had bad credit, but we worked on it. I had a repossessed car. I dealt with that, figured that out. So anyway, we got it together. We figured it out. Helped me boost my credit up. She helped me a lot with that. So. Another thing, side note is most relationships have somebody that's a spender and somebody that's more of the saver. So try to figure out who is who in the relationship and find a ways to pull on each other's strength. Obviously, the person that saves will be the one that's a little more responsible when it comes to managing the finances. So men, put your ego aside. Be willing to listen to your woman if she's the one that's a little more responsible and disciplined when it comes to finances. Because that's something that I had to learn, and we still learning along the way. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But regardless, you have to have an ongoing conversation about it. But not just having a conversation, but coming up with what is the goal, what is the plan, and actively working on it and holding yourself accountable by coming back and looking at the bank statements, looking at the spending habits, looking at your accounts, looking at what's there, looking at what's not there. So ongoing conversation. Learn if your partner is a spender or a saver. If y'all both spenders, get you a financial advisor.
Yeah, we got an advisor. Yeah. And she got us together.
So what's the first tip? You got to recount these.
No, yeah, we just having a conversation.
All right.
Well, the first step was have an open conversation. Second thing was what worked for us was having a joint account or a separate account. So whatever it is that worked for you guys. If you want to have separate accounts to pay all the bills, if you want to have a joint account, whatever works for you guys, that's what you want to do. And then obviously building up credit depending on who is a little more disciplined when it comes to building credit. Lean on that person for expertise. And then the last one is distinguishing who's a saver and who's a spender.
But if both of you guys are spenders, then get a financial advisor.
Yeah, you should get a financial advisor either way.
Either way, yeah.
Another thing that the financial advisor helped us to do is she taught us to have different savings accounts for different things.
Or just different accounts.
Different accounts, right. I'm sorry. So we have our main savings account that we do. We have another account that we do for travel. We like to travel then. All right. So one thing that the financial advisor told us was it's really critical to have different types of accounts.
Right.
So we have our main account that we use. We have our savings account. And then we have other different types of accounts that, and it depends on what it is.
Your goals are.
What your goals are. What's important to you. Some people want to do real estate. Some people want to travel. Some people want to
have
kids. Yeah, whatever.
Move from their current house to another house.
Right.
So it's very important because and medical bills, because they she also talked about
medical,
if someone was ill or sick, or if you are in a situation where your insurance can only cover so much, like having medical expenses be a surprise to you, out of all of a sudden.
That's crazy.
So she was saying
medical
making
bills
sure
ain't no joke.
you have dedicated accounts, even if it's not something that you're in now, to have it ready. So when things happen, it's not real tight. I can't pay for this, or I gotta hold off, or I gotta wait 2 more weeks, or whatever the situation is. Just already set yourself up so when things happen, you have that cushion and you don't feel so restrained.
Now, I know a lot of people out there, they do live check to check. Let's be honest. A lot of people, it's tight. I get it. But you have to find ways to really sacrifice and be strategic. Even if it's $50 a check that goes towards each account, and really being disciplined every 2 weeks or however you want to do it to put money towards those accounts. Just be consistent. Just get a system in place every time you get paid or however you want to do it. Put money down, put money away. Because come on now.
But we would.
Let's be real. We know we be spending money on Jordans. We spend money on food.
But he don't.
I don't, but people do. People spend money on just going out, just little stuff.
Amazon.
That
ain't our clientele.
I'm keeping it real.
Baby, that ain't our clientele.
Baby, everybody watching this, everybody smoking weed, except you.
You too?
Well, I don't smoke either, but I'm just saying, I'm speaking for the people.
Ain't no people. The people, we don't have druggies. We might do. Thinking about it.
Okay, wait. Anyway. So just be disciplined. Use your money wisely.
But have the conversation. So
yes.
If you already have kids and you want to create college funds, or just funds for them to have for whenever, when they turn 21, 25, trust fund, whatever it is. If that's the case and your kids is 17, you ain't started, you might need to have a come to Jesus meeting.
Right. When it comes to finances, don't think about currently where you are. Always think about big picture. And
now and big picture. But
now
it's
and
an
big picture,
ongoing conversation.
There you go.
That's why, things change. Maybe you didn't want to have, maybe you wanted to have kids. Now you don't want to have kids. Look, you just don't know. So that's why it's so important to make sure you have those open dialogues.
The last thing I would say is find ways that your money can work for you. So what I mean by that is,
what does that have to do with a relationship?
We talking about finances.
But okay, go.
Dang, you always trying to cut somebody off. You got something? So last thing that I want to say is find ways to make your money work for you. So always don't think about like every day waking up and going to work. That's the old school mentality. Be strategic about your money and find ways that you can use your money to invest in something so that your money can work for you. The ultimate goal for everybody is to be making money while they sleep. Like, you don't have to be working to fuel money. And that's a whole nother conversation, but that would be the last little nugget that I would say, changing the mindset about money.
And that would mean you have to do your own research. That may mean talking to friends that you know are financially well off or in the position that you would want to be in, or like going in that direction.
Yeah.
Or, you know, asking your advisor, like, what are some ways that you can invest your money or have your money work for you? If that investor can't give you an answer, you get another investor.
Stocks. You can look
up financial advisor.
Financial advisor, yeah.
Get another person. But like, there's all kinds of ways for your money to work for you. But make an educated, you know, decision. But you have to do your own research and start having a conversation with people that kind of know more than you do.
Definitely got to have conversation with people that know more than you do.
Because there's so many ways to get money now.
It's a lot of ways.
There's so many ways.
Yeah, we saw somebody out there renting her car. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Our neighbor, she had the whole street lined up with cars.
You wake up in the morning like 6 o'clock.
She was a rental car person.
Cleaning out her cars and stuff. And
people be dropping them off, bringing them like it was an airport. I was like, what is happening? Maybe the HOA shut that down.
They did shut it down. But she was creative.
Had a good maybe month, 2 months max.
She was doing her thing.
What?
Airbnb. People do Airbnb now. It's a whole bunch of ways. Look it up. But money is critical. Money.
And if y'all can get on the same page about money, you can expect your relationship to be having challenges for the rest of your relationship, however long it's gonna last. Because if you can't get on the same page about finances, whether you agree to do something different or not, it's just not. Y'all gonna always butt heads. Yeah. It is what it is. So either buckle up or make some changes. Have a conversation.
There you go.
Yeah. What?
Can I borrow some money?
This man, yeah.
What?
He be like, we'll be going out. He be like, baby, I got it. I be like, we got the same account.
Baby, don't tell my business. Don't tell my business. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hey, shout out to everybody that's been supporting us, sharing our channel with people. We love it. Continue to give us comments, give us questions of topics that you want us to cover. Follow me on Instagram at CMavens.
I am Ebony Noir.
And we want y'all to have a great week, a great year. Let's get out there and make this money. Let's go. Get the bag.
Boy.
Get that paper. Get that bread.
Boy.
Get that moolah.
All right.
Get that ching ching.
Ching ching. Ching ching is coins.